just getting underway.
Yeah, Kevin, and you kind of feel like, man, we're in it. We are trying to get on the floor and get ourselves to the end of the year. So, yeah, pack your jackets, get your sweats, the full sweatsuits on. We're ready to travel, and we're in the thick of things now.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And Randall has got the ball here for New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's Cunningham. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Harris a screen on Brunson. Cunningham kicks to Holland. Here's Ivy. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Here's Brunson outside for Randall. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duran. Here's Harris from past the arc. And another three for Detroit.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Robinson with it. And here's Randall. Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
Looking now at some numbers for Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding. He put in about 28 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harris a screen on Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Count that bucket. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Back to Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Randall. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. Tremendous performance there.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cade really navigating that pick and roll to perfection.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Cunningham. Brunson goes in. Here's Robinson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Brunson. In the corner, it's Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Randall. 3 on 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. The Pistons trailing. Duren with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's Brunson. No good. Great defense that time from Duren. Beasley for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reed, and at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision-making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And then for New York, OG Anunoby's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. In the corner, Ivey with it. Stewart, a screen for Ivey. Cunningham for 3. Randall grabs the board. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Cunningham. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Ivy. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. He gets that one. Ivy's got 5.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
During a screen. From the line, Cunningham's shot is off.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Lets it go from 14. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Stewart misses. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, there are a myriad of reasons why Cade Cunningham went first overall in the draft, but his incredible passing is certainly at the top of the list.
Now here's Brunson. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Bridges is checked in for New York. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Cunningham for 3.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
15 seconds left here in the second. New York moving it around. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
For the fan, half-court shot. Drums, please.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out New York. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that is a wrap. Now let's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. It's a one-point game, and it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. He misses the free throw. And Brent, three very important pieces of this Knicks roster all went to the same college and played on the same team.
Now, Brunson, Hart, and DiVincenzo, what a remarkable reunion it was for those three players. But to not only be together, it was about the success that they shared in the Big Apple. They all won in 2016, that collegiate championship. And carrying that hard-nosed approach to the Knicks has been big in terms of paying dividends.
Here's Ivy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Runs in the pass to Randall. Takes the three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. Here's Ivy. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. Randall kicks to Anunoby. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Looking at the numbers for Tobias Harris. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Cunningham finds Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Randall against Harris. Shoots from 14. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 11 points.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Harris passes to Holland. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Robinson a screen on Harris. Three-pointer, Randall. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in.
It's so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
Here's Holland over McBride. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Holland.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career, any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Detroit. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Harris. Pistons passing it around. Ivey with it. He's got 8. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Hart. And there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. Make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, peak the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Stewart. It's Beasley on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Cunningham for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the 4th.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Duren. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Stewart in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Hawks, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Reedy's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Our coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So it's the Pistons now, following the score by New York. Pass to Holland. It's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Steps back. Randall kicks to Brunson. Back to Randall. Fader on the way. Got a piece of it. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Now Beasley. Cunningham outside. Robinson with the block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Robinson.
For the Knicks, numero 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Randall outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Stewart passes to Howard. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Picked by Randall. Now here's Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for Malik Beasley. Now here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Brunson. Cunningham. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
A high percentage score during those how to deliver when it's do or die time.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Now Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Durant. Cunningham against Brunson. Second chance shot. It falls!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Hands to Harris. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
So it's the Knicks now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Randall with a screen for Hart. Outside for Randall. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocks down the trifecta.
A young player, but he's in a big-time spot, and Ivy comes through.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Ivy. His three-pointers off the mark. So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work